not new heels. They're like little skyscrapers for your feet for like doubling or something. But anyway, so you know what it's called. Yeah, I have my phone because I'm more official that way. But I wonder sometimes if women are annoyed with the function of a microphone as I am. That was a sexual joke. Anyway, my name's Macie, and I'm dyslexic. Yeah, this is not an AA meeting, but I know that. But I am, and when people find this bit of information about me, they're like, so, are you stupid? No, I'm not stupid, I'm retarded. And I can say retarded because B, I'm dyslexic, and A, people need to not be so sensitive about it. But the only time I don't like when people say the word retarded is like, when a girl's like, oh my god, Tiffany and that dress, retarded. So the dress is slow. And everything said in that voice just sounds retarded. But I like using the word. It expresses how I feel. And there was this one time where I was at a public bus stop, and this woman who clearly was just stressed out and having a terrible day, she's on the phone with someone, and she's just like, no, I gotta run my nylons, my lipstick is all messed up, and I was late to work, and it just really doesn't help that this bus is really retarded right now. And this old lady standing next to her with like the scarf and cane and shit just gave her like this old lady bitch stank face. And I look at the lady like, bitch, the bus is retarded, I got places to fucking go, it's really slow. People sometimes are so retarded. But yeah, and I kind of feel bad that my parents, had to raise a retarded child. They had weird children in general. I'll get to that later. But another thing I'd like to point out, I'm a bad storyteller, but I'll get to that later. So my parents had really special children, but we were just kind of a weird family in general. Like we were all really tall. My dad's I'm 5'7". My dad's 6'7". And I'm the middle child of my three sisters. So now, when we used to stand in a family portrait, it'd be like the AT&T towers, right? But then, like, my sister shot up 2 inches taller than I am, so I'm the shortest, and it looks like they got all drunk. This is awkward. But yeah. I felt bad for my parents also, because they didn't have children that wanted to go after like money-making careers. My sisters and I went after dream jobs. So when my sister was like sitting down at the table about what she wanted to do in college, she was like, Mom and Dad, I want to be a professional college volleyball coach. Okay. That's great. That's great. Are there a lot of jobs? I mean, honey, we love you. We love you. And when I sat down with my parents, I was like, Mom, Dad, this shouldn't be a surprise, but I want to be an actor. Okay. That's great. I mean, you're good at it, right? Yeah, so are a million other people. That's great, honey. But recently, since my little sister's now in college, right before she left, she said, I'm my parents, and she's like, Mom and Dad, I want to be a dolphin trainer.
Oh.
when we would play outside as children used to do. Would anybody have a my-size pencil when they were? Yes! Yes! And you get to like pull the ponytail and shit, and you get to dress up in the clothes. Yes, I had one. And so when we were outside, I came up with the genius idea of taking my size pencil, Barbie doll, and taking all her like princess clothes off and putting all her like regular people clothes on. And then we decided to take a rope, tie her ankles, and then we decided to attach the rope to my bicycle. I proceeded to take the bike around, and this is how we taught my dog how to play skip it. I really wanted skip it. I mean, the commercials made it look so awesome, and weren't you like watching the Rugrats and a toy commercial would come on? I mean, I never wanted a bag full of sand squirting into a big tank of water so bad as Swim made it out to be. Fucking wanted that shit. Yeah, I had Swim. Yeah, little did my size pencil know she would be a skip it. But yeah, and my sisters and I we were really weird growing up, and we also had bad acne growing up, and something that we heard around the house a lot from my mother would be like, quit picking your face. God damn it, Mom. Classic mom. And my mom was the woman who, back to the whole storytelling thing, remember I was telling you about that? I figured out why I'm a bad storyteller, because my mom will be in the middle of a story, and this has got to be genetic. Because she'd be in the middle of a story talking about work, she'd be like, so yeah, Jason's on with them, with the client, and then, pissing quit in your face! And then I was telling him, so I was like, God damn it, Mom, just finish the fucking story. I'm exhausted listening to you. But, yes. And then one time she told me, she's like, Macie, quit picking your face. And I was like, ugh. My mom's like, aren't you just a little comedian? I think I'm funny. But my mom, yeah, she was that parent that would talk about sex like it was like an everyday conversation. Like she'd just be like, well, we should just talk about it because I mean, how do you think you were brought into this world? Ew, Mom, gross. Don't want to know that. But anyway, so back to the whole storytelling thing, and like I'm just not really that great at storytelling, so I'm not really great at ending things either.